Hey guys, it's Luke here. And I just want to share a quick story about something that happened back in the 80s. It was a beer category in Japan, and Kirin was dominant there with their lager beer. And what happened to break into the market, other companies had tried to say our beer is better than Kirin, and for decades, Kirin kept strong with its market share until a brand, Asahi, came along, and they developed, instead of just having another marketing message saying our beer or our lager is better than their lager, they said something different. They said, look, they've got a great beer and their beer is great, it's lager, but if you want something different, if you want to try a super dry, then try Asahi. So rather than going in trying to say they're better than the competitors, they make a better lager, is they developed a new product category within the beer market and got some traction through their campaigns that way. But what's happened now is the evolution in the competitiveness of beers is so many different, you've got super dries, lagers, pale ales, white ales, black, there's so many different subcategories now of product that beer brands don't even market like that these days. We've got a classic here, an Aussie beer, VB, and it's built around not saying it's beer, so much is a better beer or different. It's now tapping into an emotional or a state of being that people want. Now, if you want to feel like hard-earned thirst, is their slogan. So if you want to drink something with the boys after a hard day's work, you're going to pull out a VB and sit around and, feel like a real, bloke. Drinking VB is what blokes do, and we're working hard, we're real tough, and VB taps into that now. So they're not trying to separate on the actual product at all. They're purely building a brand around a state or an emotional connection. Another example of that is Corona, from where you'd rather be. Sitting back at the beach, relaxing, when you're with your mate or your girlfriend. It's just, this is a beer that, taps into that time of day, that type of environment. So don't get too caught up trying to differentiate yourself from your competitors on a product basis. Beer at the end of the day is like a commodity. It's bubbly, brown, alcoholic water. Petrol is a commodity. So many products are a commodity. The thing that separates you is your brand. So build a strong brand, find out something that is a desire in your marketplace, whether it's relaxing with at the beach, whether it's being a real tough bloke and having a hard yard, doing the hard yakka. Think about something that your marketplace is missing out on, and every time you print something, every time you spend money on advertising, think about the two most powerful things that you should be focusing on is building your database and building the value of your brand. So when you think about buying your next printing or doing your next marketing campaign, think about the brand that you're investing in, that you're trying to build, not just purely, getting leads. There's a long-term play there with the brand. Anyway, that's enough from me now. Chat soon. Thanks.